And we are live. It's your guy L Selector back by popular demand. And we're gonna talk about the game that just happened. So I'm saying the Toronto Raptors was able to get out there and actually get the victory tonight. You see what I'm saying? They were down a lot of guys. A lot of guys were not playing tonight, but you see what I'm saying? The Toronto Raptors went out there and they did their damn thing. You see what I'm saying? They basically went out there and just took care of business. Went out to Detroit. You see what I'm saying? Took that 4 hour trip or whatever, that 3 hour trip out there, you know what I mean? And just handled their business and were able to get the victory. So kudos to Toronto Raptors. You see what I'm saying? Player of the game tonight was the one, the only Delano Banton. Salute to our guy Delano Banton. You see what I'm saying? Definitely came up big for us tonight. And yo, came up big for the city. You see what I'm saying? His city. So salute to Delano Banton. He ended up finishing tonight with 27 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 steals, and 2 blocks. So he played real big tonight. He came out, he showed out, and he did what he had to do. You see what I'm saying? We're missing a lot of players tonight. You see what I'm saying? Like Pascal Siakam was not playing tonight. Gary Trent not playing tonight. Precious Achua not playing tonight. Fred Van Fleet not playing tonight. So basically, we had to roll in there with guys like salute to Delano. He came on. He played big for us tonight. You know what I mean? He came in there in 24 minutes. You see what I'm saying? He dropped all those points. He did a lot for us. Also, salute to OG Anunoby as well. 36 minutes, 19 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists. He played real good for us tonight as well. He produced. You see what I'm saying? And that's basically all we need. We just got to get these wins. I know it's tough. A lot of guys are injured. A lot of guys are not feeling well. They're feeling sick and whatnot. But we got to get guys to step up. You see what I'm saying? Like also, who else? Scotty Barnes. You know what I mean? I know it's been rough. I mean, he's been going through a rough stretch right now. You see what I'm saying? Like it's been tough for Scotty. I don't know what's going on with Scotty right now, but yo, 34 minutes, 8 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists. He played some defense for us, which was good. You see what I'm saying? He was a good body out there, but 4 for 9 from the field goal. Not the best night. You see what I'm saying? Thaddeus Young, 26 minutes, 6 points. You feel me? Like 6 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals, 1 block. Like it was an alright. I don't know, just not really, not that much productivity from him. And then Chris Boucher came in there and basically, yo, 31 minutes, 20 points. Salute to Chris Boucher, man. Chris Boucher is freaking a stud, bro. I don't care what anyone says. 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal. He played very good for us tonight. You see what I'm saying? Like salute to Chris Boucher. And then we also had Malachi Flynn. He came in there, gave us in 15 minutes, 12 points, 3 rebounds, four assists. Cambridge gave us 3 minutes, 2 points, and then Coloco came in there with 16 minutes, 8 points. You know what I mean? So like, yo, we really literally like honestly like literally Delano Banton just carried us the whole entire night. Like this dude literally just carried us, bro. Like he put us on his back, you know what I mean? He carried us for real. Salute to Delano, honestly. Yo, coming out party, that's what you're supposed to do. Next man up, bro. Like that's just what it is, yo. Salute to my guy Six Canada TV, yo. You see what I'm saying? Been gone. I've been on a hiatus for a bit, but I am back. I'm gonna be giving you guys this content. I'm not gonna stop, yo. I'm gonna give you guys this kind of content. You feel me? Not here. I'm not hiding. You feel me? I'm not scared. I'm here. Why did Detroit play with those New Jerseys? Though, like y'all trying to face flex on mans. We know y'all love beating the Raptors. Well, every team loves to. We whooped their ass. So yeah, we got that on them. You see what I'm saying? Scotty Barnes is looking like a bus, bro. Score the ball. Nah, my G. No, I feel you still, yo. He needs to definitely get out there and score, yo. Every time a team beats the Raptors, they jump up and down happy as f. They crush numbers, bro. No, definitely, yo. Teams look at the Raptors as a tough team, a tough task. But tonight, yo, we came up big. Like Scotty's been going through it. I mean, like he's been through a slump right now. Shouts to our guy Liam O'Reilly. He said it best, yo. Raptors fans need to be patient with Scotty Barnes. It's a slump, bro. Yeah, it's a slump, bro. Players go through it, bro. Like You got to realize, bro, it's 82 games, bro. Like, yo, he played. Let me tell you something about Scotty. Scotty did was going is going through a slump right now, and I've been noticing it too. We all notice it. I've been, even though I haven't really been posting lately, and I'm going to be posting consistently now. But he's been going through a slump. You see what I'm saying? And right now, I think Scotty is just gonna have to play right through it. That's all you gotta do. You just gotta keep playing, gotta keep playing, gotta keep playing. We gotta definitely stay hopeful and just kind of just keep Scotty, you know what I mean, giving him reassurance that yo, he'll be all right. You feel me? And as long as we continue to just play hard and he continues to play hard, he'll get out of that slump and he'll start to give us those big numbers. Remember, he didn't come up the season like he started preseason already hurt. He was injured. He was kind of all over the place. You see what I'm saying? Like I could tell, but he is kind of giving us good minutes. He's giving us good defense and stuff like that. He's doing other things on the court that I like to see, and he's a big body as well. So we this would be a night for him to take over, but it is what it is. I know he's not happy, you know what I mean, with his performance, but at the same time, we got the win, so we got to get ready for the next game. You see what I'm saying? What do you think about Victor Wembanyama, dude? I think he's tall. I honestly think he's tall. I like his size. I like the fact that he could dribble, shoot. He could do a lot of different things. So I love tall players. You see what I'm saying? I love the basketball players that are really tall. I think he'll be all right in the NBA. I honestly think he'll be okay in the NBA. It just all depends on where he goes to. If he gets drafted to like Sacramento or some nonsense team, then he's in trouble. But if he goes to like a team that's gonna actually use him, you see what I'm saying, and they're gonna like big him up and make him look good, and he just needs to go to the right location. Personally, for me, I think a good location would be maybe the Lakers for him, or maybe even I think the Lakers. I think New York. Like he needs to be a star. They need to build the franchise around him. But I think he's a good player, and I think he has a bright future. I like what I saw from him, and I would love to see him. I'd love to see him play in the NBA. I want to see what he can do. You know what I mean? But I think he'll do well in the NBA. They're piping him up real big, so I'm looking forward to seeing what he can do. But as far as the Raptors go, yo, good game tonight. Honestly, I'm very happy at what I saw. I'm happy at how the Raptors were able to play tonight. I thought the Raptors played really hard. You know, they unfortunately lost to the freaking Pacers or whatever. Um, you see what I'm saying? So it's just kind of like, you know, you know what I mean? They lost to the Pacers, but at the same time, they are what they are right now. And you know, it was a good win for us, and that's all that matters at the end of the day. The fact that we're able to get these wins and get these wins under our umbrella, that's all that matters, straight up and down. Like as long as we keep winning, we should be all right, yo. Honestly, and that's it. One game at a time. I don't care how we get it done. We just got to get it done, yo. Straight up. Um, yeah, all right. But people on YouTube and Twitter need to stop saying the Raptors are tanking for this Victor Wembanyama guy. Dude, the Lakers can't draft him because they trade away it to New Orleans. Oh, really? Oh my God. They're gonna go send him to the freaking Pelicans, bro. I hope he doesn't go to the Pelicans, man. Send him to Brooklyn or something. Just send him somewhere, bro. Don't if he. I don't want to see the Pelicans with this guy. Yo, I think Victor Wembanyama is going to be a good player in the NBA. I think he'll be all right still. I like his size. The fact that he has that much size, 7 feet, can shoot, dribble, can do a lot of different things, can play, can post up, do different things. You know what I mean? I like that. You see what I'm saying? You feel me? Like I like that. So the fact that he can do that, I think that's a good sign. That's a good indication, yo. Straight up and down. Remember, we have seen a lot of 7 footers. You know what I mean? We have seen a lot of 7 footers. So I think honestly, we won't get him. Let's just be real. Raptors are not getting him. The NBA probably won't even send him on her way. But at the same time, and with just the way things are lined up, Raptors should make it to the playoffs. I don't see where the Raptors won't make it to the playoffs, but the Raptors are projected to make it to the playoffs. And just because of that alone, we should be. I'm saying we're a fringe team right now, first round, second round team, unless we have to get on a hot run and maybe come in top three, top four. I would say top three, just to be on the safe side. That's just my take on that. You feel me? But yo, he's a good player though. I'm not gonna knock him though. I'm not gonna knock him. So yo, what was your take? Six Canada TV. What was your take on tonight's win, bro? Like, talk to me. What did you see? What did you like to see? And yo, anyone who wants to jump in the stream too, bro, be my guest, yo. Honestly, like, yo, it's open for anyone. Just please, strictly Raptors talk though, guys. I ain't trying to talk about any other stuff right now. Let's just talk Raptors. Let's keep it at that, yo. You know what I mean? Straight up and down. Was it OSN? Who's that? OSN saying Raptors met. Who's OSN? Is he talking about TSN? OSN is saying Raptors might tank for Victor Wembanyama. There's no way in hell that's happening. He's well, maybe it could. You never know. No, you're right, yo. Like anything is possible, right? It's the NBA, right? So like, yo, I'm not sitting down here and saying the Raptors. You know, what I mean, the injuries just can come in, and all types of weirdo stuff can happen. The Raptors could be out of here. But at the same time, though, yo, I don't think we're tanking for this guy. I don't see it. I don't see what's tanking from, and I don't honestly think he's even on our radar. And the reality is, bro, he shouldn't even be on our radar, yo. Let's just keep it 100. Uh, did what did he say? He said, did did the Raptors break Dwayne Casey's curse? Laugh all out. Yeah, yeah, they cooked them. But I've seen the Raptors beat the Raptors have beaten even after Casey left. I think the Raptors have beaten Dwayne Casey in the past as well. So it's just like whatever. Dwayne Casey a good coach though. Don't be wrong. I think he's a really good coach. I like him as a coach. He can coach his ass off. The win was good, but I'm still on Scotty Barnes' head. He needs to score more. Oh, and TSN is Oprah. What? Who OSN is Oprah side. He's a YouTuber. No, I never heard of him before. I don't know who that guy is, honestly. But OSN. I don't know who that is. But yeah, yeah, I agree with you on that. Scotty needs to score. He needs to find ways. I think he needs to find ways to score, bro. And he needs to just like he needs to find get it. Like he's in a slump. I don't know if he's upset or what the hell is going on. I don't know if he's hurt. He potentially is hurt, but at the same time, it's just like, yo, bro, you got to take over. Listen, tonight, salute to Delano for stepping up and just taking over the game and just getting us the win, especially in the fourth quarter. He was basically him and OG Anunoby basically carried us in the fourth, and then Scotty was there. Scotty was there doing a lot of great things and decoying and facilitating and stuff like that as well. You see what I'm saying? So, yo, it was a good win, bro. Like honestly, I really like what I saw tonight. Yo, it was a very very good win. I'm happy. That's all I need to know. I'm happy. So look up OSN on YouTube. Now you will see what I'm talking about. Yeah, I'll definitely take a look at that guy when I get the time. I don't know who he is though, but I'll definitely take a look at that since you recommended that to me. Um, but yo, as far as tonight's goes, good win for the Raptors, yo. I'm proud of the Raptors. I'm proud that they didn't give up. You see what I'm saying? They didn't just freaking wuss out or whatever. They went out there and got the job done. So I'm happy about that at least. You see what I'm saying? We got too many guys injured and sick and stuff like that. You feel me? We got a big game on Wednesday versus the Miami Heat. So the fact that we're able to get this win out the bat, that's a good look right there because yo, the reality is we need these wins. Like we got to pile up some wins. Right now we're sixth in the Eastern Conference. I know it's only November and whatever, but at the same time, yo, six in the Eastern Conference is pretty good. We just need to move up in the standings. I say we need to be in the top three team. We got to be somewhere in the top three because you know how this NBA gets. If you're not in the top three in the NBA, you're in trouble, bro. You see what I'm saying? Like honestly, you're in a lot of trouble, especially when playoffs comes. You know what I mean? So Raptors need to just keep racking up those wins. Good win for the Raptors, sixth place. That's what I like to see. Um, yeah, definitely, definitely. Yo, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 for sure. Wait. So where is Gary Brick? Yo, Gary's actually I think Gary's sick or something like that, or he's hurt or something. He's either injured or he's sick, yo, from what I saw last. Um, I think he's hurt or injured. Give me a second. Let me go take a look at that. Yeah, so Gary right now has a sorry, yeah, so he has a right hip soreness. So he's hurt right now. He's not playing. tonight. You see what I'm saying? He didn't play tonight, so he was on the injury report. He's ruled out for Monday. I don't know if he'll be playing on Wednesday there versus Miami because we play Miami in Toronto, so that's gonna be a home game. You see what I'm saying? So yo, that's just what it is, yo. Yo, I got to see the highlights of Imani Bates, yo. Yeah, he's putting in work, you know what I mean? Like, yo, that's what he's supposed to do. Like he's doing what he's supposed to do. Like Imani Bates is playing to show that he's going to be in the NBA. That's what his goal is. So he's gonna be putting in work, you know what I mean? I want to see him do some damage in the tournament and then I want to see him in the NBA. So he needs to make it to the tournament and then he needs to do damage in the tournament and then he needs to come to the NBA. And that's that. So salute to Amani Bates, though. He's a good player. And it's good to see that, yo, nothing bad happened out of that situation. You see what I'm saying? Like he was able to scale out of there and just they moved on. You know what I mean? As they should, because the reality is he's not a bad guy or anything like that. It's just I don't know he just happened to have a hammer on him. That's basically what it all boiled down to, yo. And he got caught with it. But it is what it is, yo. They moved past it, and I mean, it's good to see that they're not holding that against him or anything. They just said it's time for him to go out there and hoop. So that's what he's there to do. You see what I'm saying? Uh Keontae George, that's my guy. I want on my Raptors. I never heard of him before, but I'll take a look at him. Is there a flu going on around the team? Potentially. I think there's something going on. Probably, yeah. You know how it is. You know how it is, bro. Like around this time, it's not really the flu, but there are a lot of guys that are really there's like technically the reality is it's only Fred. Fred is the only one who has you know what I mean? He's the only one who has the CV going on right now, but or CV illness. You know what I mean? So I don't know. No, they say it's non-CV, so I don't know what it is. He may have the cold or something like that, or he might be I don't know. But we'll see what happens, yo. Hopefully he can get back for freaking the Miami game, because yo, Miami's a tough team still. So yo, we got to get as much firepower as we can. You see what I'm saying? Like, in order for us to even be able to like beat this team. So hopefully, yo, we're able to get that and we can get these guys out of here. Honestly, man, that's all I'm asking for. You feel me? Yo, someone did voodoo on our team. This is getting weird in my opinion. Nah, yo, it happens though, bro. I've seen times where yo, literally like Raptors were running around with like 7, 8 guys. Like yo, it's the NBA, bro. These things happen, bro. It's a long, treacherous season, bro. Like we're only in November, bro. Like, dude, we got all the way to April, man. Like, yo, we start in October. We're gonna be going all the way to April. So, like, yo, you feel me? And then once playoffs hits May, and then if we go to the finals in June, bro. So, like, yo, it's a long, long ride, yo. So we just gotta be ready for it, bro. That's all we can do. Like, honestly, guys, like we can't really be scared or petrified or be like, yo, sure it's a little bit weird, but at the same time, this happens, yo. You know what I mean? I've seen even worse during that whole CV situation. I think it was last season around like October, around December. Raptors were literally playing with guys off the streets, man. They literally were getting guys off the street, man. I remember one game I seen a whole bunch of guys on there. I only saw Delano Banton was the only guy that I recognized, and then he ended up getting the whole situation, and he was out too. So it's just like, yo, it happens, bro. You know what it is, bro. You know what I mean? It is what it is, though. Straight up and down, it is what it is. But yo, it was a good win. It's a good win for the Raptors. I'm happy that we won it. I'm proud of those guys for fighting even through the adversity. You know what I mean? We don't have all our guys. They play like a team. And you know, I mean, they didn't force their game. They didn't force their shot. They were playing like actual basketball out there. Some of the shots were forced, but at the same time, they were hooping out there, and that's all that. That's what counts. You know, they got that dub. I don't want to see Pascal miss All Star game. That's all I really care about. But the playoffs, we are probably first round exit. Yo, honestly, are we first round exit? No, I don't think so. No, I don't think we're first round exit. I think yo, we potentially could be, if we don't have that chemistry, we still have to have Scotty Barnes needs to play good. Like, yo, honestly, I see what you guys are saying, but yo, honest, I'm not even really looking at the All-Star game. I think the All-Star game is just like it is what it is, yo. A lot of people like it, but I'm not really too fond on that whole All-Star game. You feel me? Like, cause yo, at the end of the day, remember Fred VanVleet played well in it. He went to the All-Star game. After that, he came back. He didn't do nothing for us. Not saying he didn't do nothing, but like he wasn't as productive. You see what I'm saying? He wasn't at the level that I think he should have been at. Shouts to the guy Savage, yo. He said Scotty is cursed, man. Why you say Scotty's cursed for, bro? This is crazy, bro. No, I see what you mean. Like he's playing bad, yo. But what do you mean? What do you mean by he's cursed though? Like what do you mean by that? Elaborate, bro. Because honest, I just think he's just going through a spell right now. Like where like yo, he's just kind of, you know what I mean? He's off right now. Like as long as he gets that momentum, he can get back on his game. But like we can't just write him off. You feel me? Like he's the rookie of the year. Remember, like he is the NBA rookie of the year. So like the rookie of the year, he's going through his dry spell right now. He came into the season hurt. I don't know what was going on, but he had an injury, and he hasn't really been able to find his niche yet. You see what I'm saying? But I think he'll be able to find his niche soon, bro. Like honestly, just give him some time, yo. Like that's all we can do. But I think Scotty's a great player, honestly. Fred was injured before All Star game and still played that game. Yeah, he played that game and then he came back and he didn't do nothing for us, bro. That's the problem, bro. Like we had him there. He played in the All Star game, and then after that, he came back. He didn't do nothing for us. And I'm not really too big on the whole All Star thing because what happens is, I think the All Star game. First of all, I think the All Star game is overrated at this point. I'm not really too big on it. And then on top of that, too, it's just like guys playing the All Star game, and then what? Like they come back, and it's just like their egos inflated. Like Fred VanVleet came back from the All Star game, and he was just like right. He was asking for more money and all this other stuff, and it was just like, buddy, chill, like bro, like you played in one All Star game, all of a sudden you want like a huge payday, a huge new contract, which I understand. He's gonna do what's best for his best interest. You know what I mean? He's gonna negotiate what he thinks he's worth, but at the same time, it's just like, buddy, you got to make everyone around you better. You got to be able to facilitate at the level you can facilitate at. And he's not doing that right now. Even now, when he came back, he's still not really doing it. Someone put a spell on him. The Ben allegation pressure is getting to him. What Ben? What do you mean? What do you mean by the Ben allegation? What do you mean by that? I don't know what you're talking about. The Ben out. What do you mean by that? The Ben allegations pressure is getting to him. What does that mean? Um, the one Toronto was the best All-Star game I've ever seen. Yeah, that All-Star game was tough, man. That was a really good All-Star game. The slam dunk contest was good. Everything about that thing was good. It was just the only thing that sucked was how cold it was in Toronto, man. It was just ridiculously cold. For whatever reason, the weather was trash, yo. But it is what it is. It was a really good game, though. What about Ben Simmons, man? Ben Simmons is come on, man. We talking about Ben Simmons, bro. Bro, Ben Simmons is Ben Simmons, bro. Scotty Barnes is rookie of the year, man. Like you feel me? Like Ben Simmons ain't coming to no Toronto, man. Let's just keep it a buck with you guys. Like he ain't coming here, and there's no reason for us to even have him. You see what I'm saying? Like we got guys like Scotty Barnes, we got guys like Malachi Flynn, Delano Banton, we got guys like um um Thaddeus Young and all these other guys. We don't need his services. And it's not a shot at Ben Simmons. I know he's going through what he's been going through, but we don't need his services. And I don't think he even wants to play in Toronto. So let's just keep it a buck. You feel me? So yeah, that's what it is, honestly. So yo, we getting another NBA team. I'm hearing coming to Canada. I don't think so. I'm hearing Mexico City. That's the last I heard. I heard that Mexico City's getting an NBA team. Um, I don't know. Is it true? I'm gonna go look at that right now. Give me a second. Let me go take a look at that. Where and if they brought one, where would it be? Vancouver? They've been saying that for years, bro. Honestly, like I don't know. I don't believe it. They're gonna go to Mexico City or some shit like that. You see what I'm saying? Before they come to Toronto, like let's keep it a buck, man. Salute, bro. Long time. Shouts to my guy, Logical Raptor fanatic. Yo, honestly, bro. Oh, salute to my guy Mike, bro. Mike G, bro. What's poppin', Mike G, man? You good? Long time, bro. I know I've been MIA for a minute, bro. A lot of people been hitting me up saying, "Yo, bro, what's going on with the Raptors, bro? What's going on with the streams?" I tell because I just been really busy as of late, but I will be knocking out these streams. There will be I'm gonna I'm gonna be more consistent with these streams. So you're gonna get literally I'm gonna be doing like loop of them. I'm gonna try not to miss as many games anymore. As far I've been watching the games, I just haven't been doing the streams. That's just basically what it is. Mexico City, hell nah. Mexico City, yo, Mexico City got a huge population, man. Remember, Mexico City's in North America. You guys are sleeping, bro. You guys forget, like, got a huge ass population over there. That place is massive. Like, so yeah, it is what it is. Salute to Mexico City. I heard they're thinking about doing it over there. You opening the yard? Oh yeah, definitely, bro. Yeah, the yard is open, bro. Hold up one sec. Let me put the link again here, and yeah, you can jump in, bro. Chime in if you tell us what your thoughts were. Yeah, tell us what your thoughts were, bro. Honestly, yeah, the link is right here, bro. Anyone who wants to jump in, you could jump in, bro. Um, also, yeah, no worries. Yep, for sure. I got Mike for my video, so I can, yeah, get on proper now. Nice. And yeah, that's the link right here, yo. Mike G, jump in whenever you're ready, bro. And chime in. Tell us what your thoughts are. Tell us what you've been seeing this season and the whole Scotty Barnes situation. A lot of people are panicking Toronto. They're not happy. I've been hearing the chatter, but you know what I mean? I understand what's going on. I know he's going through a funk, and I'm not gonna hold that against him. I'm not gonna hold that on him straight up. Like, honestly. I got a fire comp. Give me a second. Yeah, for sure. Take your time. The NBA said wants Vancouver or Montreal to get an NBA team in Canada. It makes sense because those cities are rich. Yeah, I agree with you. I've been saying this forever. Both of them should have them. It shouldn't be one. It should be both of them. But I told like people need to realize like they've been saying that, but I don't think it's going to happen though. I honestly don't think it's going to happen. They've been saying that for like the last since Vancouver left in 2010, 2000 or what year did they leave? Was it 2000 or after 2000 or some shit like that they left? Bro, they've been saying that ever since they left. Like they've been saying, yo, Vancouver, Vancouver. They've been saying that for years. I just don't think it's gonna happen right now. They keep saying Seattle. I'm hearing Las Vegas. Like they need to hurry up and expand. Other sports are already expanding, bro. Like other team leagues are expanding like crazy. You see what I'm saying? So Montreal would be a great place to have an NBA team. I think Montreal can host an NBA team, and I think the Montreal fans would love to have an NBA team there because they're very passionate about the sports they have. They're known for they're known for their hockey team. They have a huge, rich boxing tradition out there. They show up for a lot of boxing fights over there. Whenever they also have what else do they have over there? They got their MLS team. They show up for that as well too. So they show up for things. You know, Montreal's a great place, and I think they would be definitely be the city that can hold an NBA team for sure. Both can. I think both of those cities should be able to get one. It should be them, but they also say Seattle as well, Vancouver, Mexico City, Las Vegas, Nevada. So there are a lot of other cities that they have as well in mind, but I think all of those cities deserve an NBA team. There should be about like 40 NBA teams at this point, like honestly, but I don't know what's taking them so long. You feel me? There is some rumors about Seattle getting an NBA team. Yeah, it's been like that forever. I'm just still waiting for them to get the team because Seattle is definitely a city that can host it. You see how they support their Mariners. They also support the Seahawks. The Seahawks are a good team. They're having a good season this year. Post Russell Wilson. You know what I mean? Pete Carroll's coaching the hell out of Geno Smith, and they're getting results. Even though they lost yesterday to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Tom Brady had a field game. You know what I mean? Tom Brady was going to work. He led his guys out there in Germany. They're playing in Germany, so definitely. I think that can work still. Like you know what I mean? Seattle will definitely work. They used to have the Supersonics over there, and that team was lit. That team was really explosive. They had a lot of great players with Sean Kemp and Gary Payton. They also had Rashard Lewis, Ray Allen. A lot of guys played on that Seattle Supersonics team. It's a good team over there. What about Toronto getting a man, bruh, come on, bruh. Like, bruh. Nobody watches that sport, that league over there, bro. Yeah, I know you're trolling right now, bro, but nobody watches that league, bro. That's a dead league right there, man. You know what I mean? Their best players sitting in a cell right now. That's a dead league, man. Like you guys need to realize that's a dead league. Like honestly, man. It's a dead league, man. Straight up, man. And that's unfortunate because, but nobody's paying attention to that right now. Straight up. So yeah, outside of that though, you guys, what's your guys' thoughts on Banton tonight, bro? Like nobody's talking about Banton, bro. Everyone just keeps talking about Scotty. What's going on? What's your thoughts on Banton tonight, bro? Like Banton was cooking, bro. Like Banton went out there and he did the damn thing, yo. Honestly, he did the damn thing, yo, for real. Like he was out there, he was cooking. Proud of him. I know he gets a lot of flack in the city. Toronto people be kind of, you know what I mean? But he definitely showed out tonight. And he played his game, and he definitely had a great game tonight. And he had his career high tonight too. So salute to Delano. Um, yo, what else, man? I don't know. Guys, want to jump in, bro? Guys, if you guys want to jump in, man. Cause yo, bro, I'm not gonna be spending too long out here, bro. We got that Wednesday game. All right, Mike G's in the building. Salute to Mike G, bro. What's popping? What's going on, bro?
Yo, it's been time, man. Frig.
How's everything,
Last
bro?
time I was on here was like the start of like the Tampa Bay season. Frig, man.
Yeah, it's been like how many seasons ago was that? Like that was like two
Yeah, it's
seasons ago,
been a
bro.
quick minute.
Yeah, it's been a hot minute for real, yo. So what was your
mm.
take on tonight, man? What did you see tonight, man?
No,
Talk to
I
the
just saw
let them know
like
what was your thoughts.
the Pistons having weak perimeter defense and our younger, unexperienced guards getting to eat a bit and display some skill
I
against
agree.
competition that was more their match, which is fine. I thought like Ben obviously looks a lot more ahead than the other two guys that we were letting handle the ball between Doughton and
Yeah,
Flynn. But not gonna
yeah,
lie, Doughton looked nicer with Flynn defensively at the end of the game as a closing
yeah,
lineup, and they kind of like
yeah.
pulled through. So I think that really bodes well for that matchup and bodes well less for Flynn at the moment.
No, I agree with you 100%. I think honestly, like think Flynn. I think Flynn caught a lot of flack. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I like Flynn is doing the most for with the opportunity he's getting. I'd love
Mm,
to see Flynn play a lot more, but I understand the whole situation because of Banton. You know, what I mean the development of Banton, and Banton is Masai Ujiri's project. So because he is Masai Ujiri's project, um, you know what I mean, and they like bigger, like Masai Ujiri wants big. He wants big lineups. He wants
mm,
guys who can grab rebounds, bring the ball up court, can score. He wants literally big guys out there carrying the ball out
yeah.
there, bringing and just leading. And I think Flynn is a smaller guard, right? Of course, but I think Flynn could play. If Flynn could just give us good defense, facilitate and score, and just play like just do what Nick Nurse says. Don't worry about all the other stuff. Just when you get out there, just do what he says. Just just produce. Everything else should be all right. Like I think
Mm.
he'll eventually find his niche, and I think he is. He's gonna eventually find his niche because yo, I don't know. I don't think they want to. Do you think what's going on with Fred? Do you think they're gonna keep Fred around, or do you think they're gonna get rid of him?
No, Fred's staying for a couple years more at least for sure until Scotty's kind of more developed and ready to kind of lead the charge.
Yeah, I agree because I think it's Scotty. Scotty doesn't realize, but like literally, this team is supposed to be his for the taking. Like the literally, if you look at the team, it's literally supposed to be Scotty Barnes is going to be the one to lead this team, like the face of the team, and that's what they want. But we have Pascal, of course, there, and of course we have Fred. But to me, I think those guys are becoming more of the old guard. We know what we're getting. I think Pascal Siakam is a sick player. I think he has an excellent mid-range game. I think honestly, he's starting to come of his own. He's starting to come of age. Like you're starting to see a great mid-range, a great in and out game with
Mm.
Pascal Siakam, and I think that he's displaying a lot of that. But I think the problem is Pascal is he can only do so much, and he's not going to take you to the promised land, right? But at the same time, he's going to be able to contribute. And I think Scotty, if Scotty can excel and become the player that he's supposed to become, I think this team has the future. The sky's the limit, as well as Banton too. I think Banton is another guy that if he can excel and just continue to play games like this and get more opportunity, and his confidence just continue to build his confidence. Like he closed out the game for us with those 3 point, those free throws. Like he got to the line, he closed up for us, and that's what we need. You see what I'm saying? Like I really was very happy to see what I saw tonight from those
No,
guys.
yeah,
OG Anunoby played really good.
Ben's
Hmm.
definitely progressed with like some more offensive package moves, like a better three ball, like cleaner stroke, right? Less
Yeah,
indecision when he's shooting it, and it's really just one motion, and there's like no like kind of hitch or delay when
yeah,
setting up to shooting, which I think will
yeah.
bode well because of his rhythm aspect of his play. Like he seems like a rhythm player like that, like a guy that needs to kind of get comfortable with things before he kind of really engages.
I agree. I agree with you 100%. I think he is a rhythm player, but I think honestly, I think he is a rhythm player, and I understand he has to step up because let's be real, like if Thing and all those guys were there, he probably wouldn't have that kind of game. But at the same time, though, this is what he needs, and I think, of course, they're always watching, right? You see what
Mm.
I'm saying? Personally, for me, I think the Fred Van Fleet time frame is coming to an end very soon, just because he wants more money, and I think the amount of money he wants, it doesn't make no sense to pay him that much more money. I honestly wish if if Delano Banton and Malachi Flynn could play the point guard and they could hold, and
Mm.
because they can hold, because Delano can facilitate, and I think he can facilitate. If But at the same time, the only issue is just him getting, like you stated, getting in rhythm and being able to get those minutes and being able to have that confidence, because sometimes it's all about confidence too. If you're not playing that much and all of a sudden you get out there, you're playing like 8 minutes or 3 minutes, you're not going to be as productive as you potentially can be if you're playing 20 something minutes like he did today. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, not gonna lie, I'm doing like a deep dive series on all of this, but there's
Yeah,
specifically the minutes are engineered in a specific way based on what Nick Nurse wants, but also what the front office's vision for each player is. Like
I believe
they're
so
in
too.
tandem with different things. Nick is let known that he needs to kind of display whoever or show whoever based on decision making things, and he
Yeah,
tends to move towards those things because he understands them. I did a deep dive on Nick's story too. At one point, he was an owner of one of the British Basketball League teams. He was a legit full owner of the team. Owner,
yeah,
general manager, director of operations, and head coach. So he
damn,
like scouted talent, found talent, signed talent, and then coached the talent. Like
yeah,
he understands all the aspects of being like in that upper management position and has a really good idea in different styles of meeting those requirements, but also
yeah.
winning games still.
Yeah, no, I agree with you 100%. And it's just like, yeah, I agree with you. But I think Masai Ujiri also has a lot of intel in telling him what his expectations are for how he wants his team to look. Because Nick Nurse sometimes plays a very thin lineup. Like sometimes it looks like he's coaching scared. Like he won't like dig deep into the bench. And
No,
sometimes,
they've projected outcomes based on the way you play your starters
yeah,
and what kind of production is met like in the playoffs. Because in the playoffs, you're going to be playing these guys like over 30 minutes, right?
Yeah,
Easy over 30 minutes.
easily. Yep,
Sometimes close to 40 minutes
yep.
easy, right?
Yep.
And if they've never done that through the season, how can you expect them to do it maybe like 3 or 4 games in a row?
But
Like
that's the
so
thing, though.
there is some kind of thought behind training them up and then giving them a full day off when the competition is light, like today, right?
Yeah.
And let the younger guys kind of eat, grow, develop. And then we have a whole bunch of other guys also in the mix, also going at the same time. And we try to combine all of them peaking at the same time at the end of the year to be the best team that we can going into the playoffs. I think is the real goal for this year.
No, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. But the thing is, though, is just in order for us to make a deep playoff run, though, we gotta have a strong bench. Like we gotta be able to get guys to come off the bench and be very productive and stuff like that. Like, bro, we don't have a Kawhi Leonard. Like Kawhi Leonard was the guy
Yeah.
who can, who literally can just literally just go up there and play and just we could literally run him and just run the literally just run him and he'll run right through teams. Right now, we have to literally we don't even have Kyle Lowry, so we don't even have like legitimate offensive scoring and offensive firepower coming from the team here. So we kind of
Well,
have to play with
well,
what we have.
Siakam's kind of like our main guy on that now. He does a lot
Yeah,
of playmaking. He does a
it's
lot
true.
of ISO work. He can manufacture shots for him and others
But he's not a closer.
fairly efficiently because teams have to double him based on hedging the spin and now covering the mid range. You can't just let him have all the space in the world to mid range or just pop a nice little floater over him. So they have to like guard him tight, but then you also have to hedge the distance behind the defender if he spins off the defender and goes straight to the cup, right?
Which I agree with, but remember though, once you get to playoffs and stuff like that, it's like the schemes and everything changes. It's like you see the same
Well,
team
we
up by like
saw what happened. They just
47 times.
doubled Fred and
Yeah,
they doubled Siakam, and no
that
one
was
else
it.
was really able to manufacture offense, which
Exactly.
we're trying to solve this year by using OG as the initiator a lot and getting him through those reps. He is turning the ball over a lot right now, but hopefully by the end of the year, that turnover number will be more closer to an appropriate level where it's not a negative and more effective, right? Because in the playoffs, you're limiting turnovers, you're limiting missed free throws, you're limiting, you know what I mean? The limiting the mistakes in the playoffs. That's what it's about, right?
I agree. I agree with you 100% on that. But the thing is, though, I think with the playoffs comes, you got to start playing. Personally, I think he needs to like, I don't know, but at the same time, it's just like, can he get productivity? It's up to the guys, though. Give him the productivity, and maybe you could
Mm,
run him. Like, there's guys, like, honestly, like, I know, what's your take on Scotty right now? Like, your whole situation on
mm.
Scotty.
I think he's just going through the fire a bit, learning
Yeah,
the physicality of being a star in the NBA. He got attention now, so game plans are going to be looking at him. Slower defenders are going to be looking to get physical with him and hack him, and not every call is going to be called. And I understand he's going to get frustrated, but he needs to play through it. Like, remember the way Spicy used to be after every call with his hands up and like look like he's whining every call? But then he kind of
yeah,
learned
yeah.
to play through the contact properly and now gets tons of calls easy. The respect is there. It's because it's different. I don't know. They need to see that you're able to score to like give you that respect of making the call. Like if you were never gonna score the bucket, a lot of the times the ref don't even call certain fouls because it looks like you were actually just trying to milk the foul and you were never gonna hit the shot. But if it's one of your regular shots you hit, it's more respected and it's seen like okay, a real foul, right?
No, I agree with you 100%. Honestly, I'm gonna get to the comment sections real quickly. Banton played well. Unfortunately, he played against the worst defensive team in the basketball, but overall, he was good. No, yo, he was good tonight, though, bro. But yeah, yo, bro, you can you take what the defense gives you, and that's what he did tonight, bro. Who said they didn't like Bantam on this team? I remember someone saying that last year we told him to wait and just he needs to develop. I agree. I know exactly who you're talking about. I know exactly who you're talking about.
It's probably one of the characters.
Yeah, oh yeah. No, there's a lot of people here. There's a lot of people in the city that were talking or smack talking about Banton, but Banton's a good player, man.
No,
Honestly,
it was easy to defend them at first. All they
yeah,
would do is use like a man zone and
mm,
shadow him and
yeah,
not give him any lanes, and that was the easiest defense against
exactly.
him, right?
But yo, like they say, it's just all about repetition. Over time, you could see his body's getting bigger. You could just see a lot of different things. His IQ.
Yeah,
He plays within his
it's
system.
maturing. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
and he's the game is slowing down to him, and he's just listening to the coach, and he's just doing what he has to do. He listen. Some nights he might not score as much because he's not getting that much minutes. But then there's gonna be other nights. But just give it time, bro. These guys are somebody's. He's the guy. He's like these Banton, Scotty, a lot of these guys. We're looking at four. We have to start. There are investments, bro. There are
Mm,
investments. There are guys that we're laying the foundation today, and we'll get rewarded uh 10x or big dividends from these guys. You see what I'm saying? So guys need to realize
yeah,
it's the same thing that happened with Fred Van Fleet and Pascal Siakam. We had
yeah.
to we had to do the same thing with them. Remember DeMar DeRozan when he was here? The same thing
Hmm.
that happened with him. We had to be patient. We used to have players like Chris Bosh, same thing. Vince Carter,
Yeah.
same thing. You got to be patient with these kind of guys and just start
Well,
to build them up.
Masai actually said something exactly on this lines. I actually
Mhm.
used it in my deep dive this week.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
he says literally like bringing in Kawhi, having DeMar and Lowry, and bringing in Gasol raised the bar of our organization. And it's important for the guys that were there that saw this every day and have all that great stuff instilled in them now to continue to hold that bar and then raise it further, right?
I
And
agree.
then it's for the next guys like Precious. He was saying Precious, Flynn, Banton, Scotty are all guys we're looking to develop for the future.
Exactly, exactly. 100%. I agree with you 100% on that standpoint. Like, and that's basically what it is. Exactly. We have to start looking at things. We have to start looking at that aspect of like, yo, hey, we got these guys, and we're gonna try. Our goal is to develop these guys and basically start preparing them for the future, and they're gonna be the future of our team. Like, bro, we don't want to be like the Sacramento Kings, bro. Like, these are
Mm.
teams with no identity, bro. Like, what is the Sacramento Kings identity, bro? They
No
haven't made the
facts.
playoffs since what? Since I think Vladi Divac and Peja Stojakovic and all those guys were on the team there. Like, you know how long ago that was? Like Peja
We already
Stojakovic,
have like an interesting, really young core that's about 22
exactly.
years age, like where there's like a full lineup. It goes Ben 22, Champagny 21, uh Precious 23, Barnes 21 or 22, I can't remember.
No, I
And
agree.
then Coloco is 22.
I agree. But some of these guys are gonna have to go though. Let's be real.
Yeah,
Not
yeah. Not
everyone.
everyone's gonna make it.
Not
Not
everyone's gonna
everyone
make
from
it.
the bench mob made it.
Yeah,
Look at that same example. Norm stayed for a bit, but was eventually gone.
yeah,
Pirtle
but
was gone the next season. He never even saw another roll off the bench mob in Toronto. So
yeah,
CJ was gone the next year.
yeah,
Saw like up until the trade line, he saw some bench minutes, but that guy was gone, right? DeLon
yeah,
Wright gone in the same trade, right?
yeah. Along
So
right.
the bench mob was gone the next year,
Yeah.
pretty much.
Norm's probably he's one of the guys I actually like a lot. Like I'm like when I see him I'm happy for him because he came from our stable. So like
Mm.
he's like people know him from here. That's where they know
Yeah,
him.
yeah.
His identity is from here. He's won a
No,
championship and
people
everything.
like him as like he has
Yeah.
great jump shooting form, which looks excellent to like anyone that likes basketball, right?
Yeah.
It's like a
And he
pure jump shot, like a
yeah,
really
pure jump
nice
shot.
one. Yeah.
And his athleticism is
Oh
up
yeah,
there.
he could take it to the rack.
Yeah, and then also too, the thing about Norm as well is he played very good in the system, and he was able to give us a lot of he did a lot of great things. He had a lot of great attributes to his game that he was able to display out here. That's
No,
why
he's
he's
an
on the Clippers.
interesting guy. He can definitely like swing a playoff game for you. Like one of the
Exactly.
games in a series, he could probably swing a game for you.
Mhm.
He's one of
Exactly.
those type of guys, like he gets going and he just comes like a missile.
Exactly, yo. Salute to Six Cannon TV. He says we're the only team that knows how to draft the right players and develop these players. I agree. And then also, I remember the Philly series. Scotty Barnes was
Hold
going
on, I
crazy
gotta
in
hit the
game one.
washroom for a
Yeah, yeah,
second. You
for
gonna
sure.
say it?
Yeah, and game one, he was going for 25 to 30 points that game. Damn, Scotty was doing the damn thing. OG handles are horrible. I felt like OG Ananobi is not known for his handles. OG Ananobi is a defensive guy. He's more of a defensive player. Honestly, that's the way I look at OG Ananobi, bro. I look at him as strictly defensive, strictly defense. That's all I look at OG as. But he can definitely give you that 18, 19, 20 points. But he's not. No, he's not. Listen, OG Ananobi is not from Chicago or New York City. Or, you know what I mean? One of those kind of guys with the crazy ass handles and stuff like that. Like he's not a shifty guy or anything like that. He's just a solid hooper. Gary Trent will be traded soon. Mark my words. He's just like Norman Powell. I honestly think Norman Powell was better than Gary Trent, but that's a whole nother conversation. I think Norman Powell had more attributes, and I think Norman Powell was a better player. Don't get me wrong, Gary Trent is a good player. I think Gary's a good player. I'd like to see Gary step up more, but I think I don't know, Gary's becoming more of a one-dimensional player. Like he can only score and he can only but I think Gary's a good player who can come off the he's a good player. Like you need a guy like Gary on the team. The only thing about Gary is just I like to see him score more in heaps. Like I want to see somebody ascend on his team, like take it to the umph degree or just like basically go from point this to that. You see what I'm saying? And until they're able to do that, I need to see somebody do that. I just don't see it on this team right now. Honestly, I'm just keeping it 100 with you guys, bro.
Not gonna lie, I cooked on that trade tree too. We
Yeah.
went from Rudy Gay to Gary Trent Jr. and OG Ananobi.
Is that what happened with the is that what happened
Yeah,
with Gary?
yeah, we traded Rudy Gay to Sacramento for Patrick Patterson, Gravis Vasquez, John Salmons, and someone else I can't remember. No one important, anyways. But then we traded Gravis Vasquez for the the right to pick Norman Powell that year, and we got a future Clippers first, which became OG. So then
Okay.
we traded Powell for Gary Trent. So basically all that from Rudy Gay. That's what
Okay.
Masai does with assets.
Okay. So now I see what you mean. Now I see
Yeah,
exactly what
yeah,
you
I
mean.
did a deep dive. I did like a 45-minute video going through it all, like brought up their stats from their time in Toronto and kind of cooked on their issues and talked about the things they did well.
Nah, I'm definitely gonna. I'll take a look at that video, bro. I'm gonna
Yeah, yeah, I'm
definitely take a
coming
look at it.
hard with like crazy stuff now.
No, definitely. I'm gonna take a look at that because I see you got a lot of videos you've been posting since. I just took a look. Actually, I just peeped it right now. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
like
actually
three
post your
months now.
channel.
Yeah,
I'm gonna post
three
your channel
months
right
now.
now, bro, so guys can see that. But yo, definitely check out his channel, bro. He has a lot of content just on Raptors stuff here. And he got some content on Raptors here. I'm looking at it right now, bro. I'm gonna definitely watch all this stuff right here, bro, and just like soak in all of this right here, bro. But yeah, this is some good stuff here, man. I'm looking at it right now. I'm gonna post your channel right now. Definitely take a look at it, bro. Honestly, bro. South Star guy, yo, Mike G, bro, and you know what I mean, logical Raptor fanatic. But yo, got that heat right here, bro. Honestly, you know.
Yeah, it just started.
Yeah, I can see, bro. I can definitely see that,
No, I
yo.
saw this issue with our roster, right?
Yeah.
Like, coming up, we have to re-sign Gary and Fred VanVleet, and there are a bunch of the decisions down roster, but ultimately, we need to cash our chips in on a starter at the moment to pick up first round picks to alleviate salary.
Yeah,
like you know what I mean, salary cap,
yeah,
like room. So
yeah,
we're not in the luxury tax, and we could still get MLE guys like Otto Porter Jr. and still be able to really like have a full roster. Like all these different mechanisms in the CBA for signing players are all like different methods of how you have to utilize to get players. And you need to sign players that eventually do better than the number you sign them for. So it's like this whole game of cat and mouse and trying to sign guys for less than you know that the value you're going to get for them is. So obviously, like once you go into the luxury tax, you don't have an MLE to use. You don't. All you can offer someone that you don't have rights on is a vet minimum, which is easy to compete with. Hence why Golden State couldn't keep Otto. They're in the luxury tax, had no MLE to use, so we
yeah,
used our MLE to sign Otto to 6 million, which is a bargain.
yeah. It is a bargain, bro. When is he gonna get out there though? What's the situation with that guy?
No, he's been playing. He's
Bro, I haven't
looking
even
all
seen him,
right
bro.
so far.
Bro,
He's
I haven't
looking
even
nice.
seen him, bro. I haven't seen. Is he, bro? I haven't seen him this year. I don't know
Yeah,
what the hell.
he's got like a shaved head. It's harder to notice him. He's bigger than Thad. He's usually out there with Thad. They've been using a combination of
Damn.
Thad and Otto to fill in for Pascal and Fred and stuff. They started them in the Pacers game.
Oh, okay, he had foot. Yeah, no, he had foot soreness. That's why I was just like, yeah, okay, that makes sense, bro.
Oh, okay. No, from before. And then he had a baby. He had a baby. That's why he was away from
Oh,
the team.
oh, okay, that makes
Yeah.
sense. That makes sense. Salute to Otto, bro. Honestly, do you? He says, do you think LeBron's going to LA? LeBron going to LA is the biggest mistake of his career. No, he went out there for business reasons. That's why he went to LA. He went out there to go and do all things off the court. That's the reason why he went to
N-
LA. His reason
After
for
his
LA.
after
Mhm.
his second time in Cleveland, not gonna lie, two teams knew what they were buying when they signed him, like
Yeah,
LA did. They knew what was gonna be demanded of like dumping all the young assets and all the picks to go for it, right? That
no, I
was the
agree with you.
plan. They had to have known that was the plan.
I
So
agree with you on that.
it turned
That.
out the way it turns out.
Mhm.
Usually, that's not usually how you build rosters. Like Miami had a better builder, so they had more success and got two chips from the process of a 4 year process with him. But the Cavs obviously made huge errors in signing like crazy contracts. Like love to that crazy contract. Tristan was making too much in my opinion.
No, I agree with you on that, yo. He's not go. He's not leaving LA, bro. He's gonna retire in LA, bro.
No,
That's
there's no other place for him to really go, not gonna
yeah.
lie.
And on top of that, too, in LA, he's he's basically he doesn't get no criticism over there. So like they know how to like LeBron does this. He's very good at
They're blaming everyone but
what
Braun.
LeBron James exactly.
Yeah.
So
Blame the
he
coach, he's gone. They still
yeah,
suck. So
they'll
it
blame
wasn't the
Westbrook.
coach.
They'll try to blame
Blame
Westbrook.
Westbrook. He
Yeah,
plays off the bench and he's playing better.
yeah.
It's not
Hey,
Westbrook.
they'll blame
Blame
that.
missing AD. AD's playing. So it's
Yeah,
not AD.
not
So
AD
it was
exactly.
always the strength of the roster talent. They gutted all their valuable assets to continuously swap guys in and out every year.
The Lakers been doing that from the beginning. Let me tell you something, bro. I've been watching hoops forever now. Lakers been doing that from like the Kobe Bryant. Let me tell you something. Ever since they got Kobe Bryant and Derek Fisher, they never ever developed any young talent. The closest guy they ever developed was Andrew Bynum, and that was about it. Every other young talent they got, they just literally were just swapping them in and out. So they've been doing this for the longest time now. The only guys they ever developed, if you look at the Lakers history, They developed they developed they had Nick Van Exel. Okay, this is way back then. They had Nick Van
Yeah.
Exel, they had Eddie Jones. Then they shipped them out of there. They got Kobe Bryant.
Mm.
Once they got Kobe Bryant, they never ever developed any other guys. They Andrew Bynum was the closest guy, and they just kept shipping guys out. Then LeBron came. They had the young guys. They should have started developing from then and start to build from there. But they got LeBron, and I get it. They won a championship with LeBron James, and then
No, but
after that,
it's the problem you can't develop around Braun because once you start making mistakes, the scapegoaters come and like pile on like
the
trade Kuz.
the
They
problem with
trade him
LeBron,
and they got
the,
worse.
the problem
So
with
they
LeBron is
clearly didn't want to trade Kuz for Westbrook, but the demand of trade Kuz, like what do fans expect? They
yeah,
demand the
exactly. No, I
stuff,
see
and
what you
when it
mean.
happens and they realize it didn't work out, they're mad now. So, and
The problem is,
they want to fire the owner now or something. There's a petition to make Genie Bus sell the team.
yeah, the issue is basically LeBron James is the style of play LeBron James plays. He only plays his style of basketball. LeBron
Mm.
James can't play off the ball.
He needs certain type of players around him, shooters.
He can't he it's his style. Like you can't there's no way you can't coach him. There's nothing you can really do with him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can only just utilize him for what he is, which
Well,
is a freakish
not gonna
talent, right?
lie, if you look at it like bare bones wise, like Russ is pretty much like a poor man Braun,
Yeah, exactly.
just like
I agree.
worse,
No, I
right?
agree. I agree. They're virtually the same players, but just
They play the
LeBron.
similar game, like they
Yeah,
need the ball in the similar way to kind of control the offense and be able
yeah,
to slash at will to really have an effect on the offense because their shooting isn't really good enough to write home about, right?
yeah. No, I agree with you on that. But let me tell you something. They're both fantastic players in their heydays. They're both like the
Yeah,
best.
no. When the
Like,
speed, when they were more athletic and fast, of
yeah,
course, they could cut through screens like butter, right? But
yeah,
now it's
exactly.
just like the speed is different. Like slower centers can actually like catch up on them and block them.
I think
I
the
see it all the
age
time now. I'm not gonna lie.
their age has gotten father time is kicking in, bro. A lot of them they're slowing down. They're not dominant as they used to be. LeBron's not as dominant as he was in the 2010s, and even in the 2000s, he's not as dominant as he was before then. So LeBron James was dominant for like 2 decades. Like
Well,
just it
we've
is what it is.
seen the best aging skill is shooting, right?
Yeah,
The
exactly.
shooters last the longest and tend to like play till they're like decrepit and can
Yeah.
barely get up and down the court if they could still hit a three, pretty much.
Yeah, exactly. No, I agree with you 100%. Six Canada TV says, okay, I don't like LeBron James because he was a Raptors way from making the NBA Finals. Yeah, yeah, definitely. He was always in our way, bro. LeBronto, I remember that. And then someone said Pascal Siakam watches Kobe Bryant and Michael Jordan videos and starts copying their moves to improve as a player. I could see the post game. I could see that, but I could see that, but I think Michael Jordan's game was like I always tell people if you Michael Jordan in his prime, Michael Jordan was like that dude was an alien, bro. Like he was light years ahead of like he was like a master. His footwork, everything was just impeccable with that guy. He's by far the best player.
Mm.
I would say him, maybe Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Bill Russell. Those are like the top three players of all time. There's nothing. There's nothing like
Not gonna
like
lie, Kobe had more moves, but Mike was like even more of a killer, right? So
Kobe
it's like,
Bryant. Kobe, trust me, Kobe Bryant didn't have more moves, but Kobe Bryant
no,
got all his moves.
he did because he took all Mike's moves and then made more.
But the thing about Kobe
There's a
Bryant
lot
is
of Kobe's
Kobe.
moves, like,
Kobe. The thing about Kobe is Kobe Bryant honestly was a good player, but he was not an efficient player. He had small hands. Michael Jordan had big hands. Michael Jordan's hands were humongous. He was literally palming basketballs and putting in guys' faces and like doing moves with that alone. You know what I mean? Like he had big hands, and then on top of that too, Kobe Bryant had small hands, and then also he was not as efficient as Michael Jordan.
no, just
His
some of Kobe's game. like wasn't developed out properly like MJ's, where he went to North Carolina
Yeah,
and got like developed into a system as a team player and
yeah.
understood more aspects of the team game and how it's used, right?
No, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I agree with you on that. He knows that. Remember, Michael
Like
Jordan
Dean
actually was
Smith
able.
is a great coach and
That's what
like
I'm
a
saying.
great like leader and mentor for young people. Like he was top line, man. He was elite.
It's good the fact that you pointed that out because that's the thing. Like Michael Jordan was able, he was able to be coached. He knew he could be coached. He
Mm.
played under a system. He knew he played under. He played with Doug Collins. He played on everything Doug Collins told him to do. Michael Jordan did it. Michael Jordan could play in systems, bro. And then later on, he became that system. And then Michael Jordan, the only issue Michael Jordan had was when he saw that guys weren't able to keep up, he would try to do it himself because he was like, I'm not
Mm.
trying to lose, which I understand. Where Kobe Bryant was
Yeah.
like he had Shaquille O'Neal and he was just like, nah, screw this. I'm gonna try to do my own thing. So it's kind of like there's a difference in him. And remember,
No, he wanted to guarantee the win. So if he'll do anything he needs to guarantee the win, if it's take the last shot because he
yeah,
knows he's the one that can make it, then he's gonna take it.
exactly,
That's how he was. If he
exactly,
believes that you were gonna make the shot, he would have passed it. But a lot of the times, you know what I mean? He probably feels like, hey, there's no way I'm missing this one.
exactly. I agree with you on that. And that's the thing about Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan, bro. Michael Jordan is people don't realize, bro. That dude was on a whole nother level.
He's
Like he was
obsessed with winning in like a sick, like mentally sick way in a sense. Not gonna
exactly.
lie, he's like super obsessed.
No,
The
I agree with you
stories
on
of
that.
him playing cards all night just to like beat someone. I've seen people like that, but not to like that degree.
Yeah, he was vicious, man. He was. I heard he would bet gamble with Jamal Crawford and take his cars and all types of stuff like that. That dude was vicious, man. That dude would get up after a game, go to freaking play the New York Knicks, hop on a freaking jump in a car and drive out to Atlantic City in New Jersey over there and go to the casino and play till like the wee hours of the freaking morning, bro, and then come to practice right after, bro. Like dude was an alien, bro. And then play golf,
And
take a
play
power
golf
nap.
after the game,
Yeah.
yeah, and not even go to sleep. It's
Yeah,
crazy,
yeah.
crazy.
Literally take a power nap, bro, like a 2 3 hour nap, and then get up and go play golf after, bro. Dude was come on, dude was built like he was built like the OG guys, the old timers, like how guys' grandfathers and dads were built from back in the days. We need another Vince Carter type player on the Raptors that will make us a real contender in the East. Like, can they please make a Carter clone and just send it to the Raptors? Laugh out loud. Yo, bro, they don't even make players like Vince Carter no more, bro. Honestly, the style of Vince Carter and the way he played, those wing guys that are just like super explosive and jump out the gym, bro. In the 2000s, that's how all the guys were playing back in the days. They were all trying to play like, because remember, it was the post Michael Jordan era, right? So that time you had the whole style of basketball was hero ball. So a lot of these guys were trying to take the big shot, the big winning shot, 360 windmill. That's how these guys were playing mid range game, attack the rack, um, play like be the star. They were looking for the next Michael Jordan. So all those guys played like that. They were all copycat, not copycat, but they were like kind of like stylistically. That's how they played. Tracy McGrady, Vince Carter, Kobe Bryant. A lot of those college players too. They were all playing like trying to play like Michael Jordan and stuff like that. Allen Iverson. A lot of these guys were all like that. But nowadays, these players nowadays all try to play like it's funny because you'll watch college ball and they'll play like themselves, and then they get to the NBA and it's like they all want to be like Stephen Curry and shoot a million threes, and it's just like it's just so strange how I don't know. I don't like that style of play. I don't like guys for like tonight. I prefer guys who play in. I like inside out. That's how I like basketball. You play inside. You have a higher percentage shot when you score inside and you can get to the free throw line, and then the 3 point shot is out. So playing inside out, but a lot of guys in the NBA nowadays they want to shoot threes all the time and play like Stephen Curry. And I think that honestly, it literally slows. It makes the players more dumber because they don't understand that they force a
Well,
lot of
that's
their
in part
shots.
the teams, though, too, thinking that they could draft guys and make them into Steph Curry when
Uh,
he's like
I,
a one
I
of a kind.
I honestly hate that style of play because I think that style of play is just real stupid. And honestly, only he can do what he can do. And it's like everybody else tries to do it. It's just like stop shooting threes, attack the rack, get to the free throw line, like play within a system. Like play
No,
if
this is
you
where Masai like gets the draft steals he does.
yeah.
The league is always looking for the current MVP, pretty
Mm,
much. That's how it works. Whoever was Finals MVP or MVP in the league, watch for dumb teams to draft for now, not understanding the league will shift in 3 or 4 years, and that player becomes more or less unusable.
no, I agree
So
with you. I agree with
drafting
you.
for now is stupid. So let's look at the timeline of what Masai did pretty much. In 2015-16, who do you think they were looking for? Steph Curry. So forwards, great, like versatile forwards, fell. So he picked up Pascal Siakam and OG Anunoby in the 20s.
Yeah.
Easily, if they were smart enough, they would have been lottery picks easy, right?
Remember he got Norm Powell at 50, bro, or 50
Yeah, yeah,
something.
like he can hit on those too, but I'm thinking even in the first round, how such great talents like Siakam and stuff slip. But it is in part due to rawness too. But
Yeah.
OG there was like can't miss in a sense.
No, I agree with you 100%. OG Anunoby, but OG Anunoby was injured. I don't know. I think he just knew OG Anunoby because he was looking, but he was hurt. He didn't even play in college. He went to University of Indiana. He played like a couple games and he got hurt. So
No, and
I don't
then
know.
once listen to this, once KD started owning, everyone started going for forwards and stuff. So it's
Yeah,
like once Giannis started coming into the picture, now everyone's looking for the next forward.
yeah, I
And
agree
now
with you.
think centers are kind of not usable. So that's how he picks up Koloko, another steal now,
Yeah,
33rd pick, looks like a genius again because he
yeah.
understands where the center position is going in the NBA, and Koloko's perfect for it.
I got a
Style
question for you
wise,
though. I got a
switchable
question for you.
center that's
Mhm.
7 foot, athletic, and can play in the playoffs and not be abused like a Rudy Gobert, which is too slow and unable to keep up with guards from the top of the key to the to the rack, right? That's the point. You need to be fast enough to keep up with most of the guards in the league from those 2 points. Or else you'll that's easy money every day
No,
for
I
most
agree.
guards.
No, I
Blow
see
by
what you're
the
saying.
center, high up top, and and that's like you know what I mean? Layups.
Yeah, no, I see what you're saying. I see exactly what you're saying. Yo, I got a question for you. So, um, we're gonna wrap this stream up shortly right now, right?
Hmm.
What would you say is the keys to beating the Miami Heat, bro?
Frig. I don't even know if we have the capability with the bodies out. We
Yeah,
need at least a couple more bodies to even really contend, in my opinion. I haven't looked at Miami's injuries, but that'd be a tough game because
yeah.
they're so well coached. They're gonna be able to abuse every little weakness if we're not putting out full like solid lineups and stuff. They're gonna get mushed up a bit. So that's gonna be a hard game to win, not gonna lie, with everyone out.
I agree with you on that. Honestly, it's gonna be a tough win. I honestly think Scotty Barnes got to play a really good game. I think he needs to
Mm,
dominate. I think he needs to have his game. You know what I mean? His his comeback. I'm back. You know what I mean? Kick in the
mm,
doors. You see what I'm saying? Type game. So I think this is the game that he should choose to do it. It's gonna be home in Toronto. It's on a Wednesday, yo. So if you guys want to go to the game, there's tickets all over the place. I'm getting reports on tickets for the game. There's a lot of tickets still available. So honestly, I think Scotty needs to play a big game. I want to see great things from Delano and Malachi out there as well. We also need OG Anunoby to step up as well. OG Anunoby needs to play
mm.
really good defensively. He needs to hold down Jimmy Butler. And we got to switch up on Kyle Lowry over there because Kyle Lowry's going to try to play really good. I don't even know if he's playing that game, but he's going to try to do different things and try to, you know, what I mean, he's going to give different looks. He's going to try to get us out of here. So I think this is a team that we got to definitely just play hard nosed defense and stomp on them very early. If we're able to
Mm,
stomp on them early and we just continue to hold on to the lead, we should be able to get the victory. I think this is an easy win.
mm.
Personally, I don't think Miami. I think Miami's kind of digressing. I just honestly think I don't think they're as deadly or as
No,
scary as they
they're in
look.
a desperate mode right now. They're
Yeah,
trying to claw back to 500,
yeah,
and
exactly.
we're looking like fresh meat right now. Not gonna lie,
Yeah,
without
honestly,
our main guys in.
I
That's
agree.
all I'm saying.
I agree
Right.
with you. Six Canada TV says I don't like these players shooting too many threes. I agree with you. I don't like it either. It's kind of annoying and boring. I agree with you 100%. It is annoying and it makes the game boring when they shoot. It makes it too predictable. Scoot Henderson just dropped 26, and these teams are copying the Raptors drafting style. Look at the Cavs, Magic, Pacers. Have three Canadians on one team, bro. It's funny because remember we were about to draft those guys, and all of a sudden they just went and picked them up. Like there was literally a bunch of Canadian guys that were lined up. We
No,
were gonna pick up
Matherin's
before.
nice though.
Yeah.
Matherin's nice on the Pacers. Like I
Oh yeah.
really like him. He looks really solid, not gonna lie.
Yeah, I agree with you 100% on that. Matherin is a good player out there, straight up and down.
Duarte's looking nice on that team too, not gonna
Yeah.
lie.
Duarte, salute to Duarte, Montreal's
No,
very own over
Pacers
there.
are looking nice.
Hmm.
I
I
did
agree.
suggest like they would be interested in OG and pay a high price for him.
Yeah.
That would look like a nasty lineup with like Halliburton, Duarte, Matherin, then OG, and then Jalen Smith,
Yeah.
that guy that was hitting threes, the center. They were
Yeah.
playing him kind of power forward with Turner, but Jalen was playing center a lot too, though.
Yeah. Nah, I agree
The guy with the
100%.
glasses, the one I thought he would be nice on the Raptors, not gonna lie. Jalen
Nah,
Smith, he was a high Phoenix pick that they kind of just didn't do anything with.
nah, I agree with you 100%. Yeah, it's a good pickup, bro. Honestly, bro. But yo, we're gonna wrap this stream up, guys.
Yeah,
Hmm. We're gonna wrap this up, guys. I'm getting out of here. It's getting late over here.
no doubt.
Yeah, salute to my guy over here, bro. Honestly, shout out to my guy Mike G, bro.
I've
Logical
been waiting to
Raptors
get
fanatic.
back on here for a
Yeah,
bit now.
yo, we'll be back on Wednesday, bro. So jump in, bro.
Yeah,
Do you
yeah.
do lives? You do lives on your channel or not?
No, just like deep dives. Like I
Okay,
go through like history and then tie it to the future and
nah,
kind
that's
of
dope.
look at Masai's past decisions and kind of tie them to future decisions, and I do a whole bunch of like different stuff. I
Yo, definitely.
dissected the whole salary sheet, like all our contracts, and then planned out appropriate extensions for everyone and showed the issue with
Yeah,
signing everyone that we have right now. So there's a just yeah, just information pretty much.
nah, definitely, definitely. I'm gonna hit your channel at the bottom here, guys. Hit the subscribe button for his channel here, bro. Definitely, definitely putting out that heat, bro. He's putting out that content. I'm gonna be binge watching all his videos.
You should.
Uh,
I
I'm
got
gonna
a
be
lot of
there.
things right, like,
Yeah,
but most of the things are based on like past stuff, so a lot of the information is still very solid because it's just concrete fact.
yeah, definitely,
It's
definitely, and it leads into what's going on today. So you already know
yeah.
that's how it is, bro. If you know
Well,
the
I'm
rap,
cooking. My
mhm.
current series is called "Is Malachi Flynn the next DeLon Wright?"
No, that's a good one right there. I'm gonna check that out, bro. That has me thinking, bro. But that could
Like,
be
cause
something.
Fred Van Vliet beat like DeLon Wright and kind of like took his spot,
Yeah,
and now Banton's coming up on Flynn in a
mhm,
similar manner. So
yeah.
I deep dived the first decision to kind of maybe draw back to the Flynn situation in part three, which is coming out Saturday.
Okay, dope. I'm gonna definitely check it out, bro. I'm
He,
gonna definitely check it out. Mhm.
yeah, yeah, I got a lot more going on than I did last time, obviously.
Yeah, for sure, man, for sure. So, yo, guys, this is the end of the stream, man. Yo, salute to everybody that came through. Liam O'Reilly, Six Canada TV, Savage. Shouts to my guy over here, uh, Mike G, bro. Everybody that pulled up to the stream tonight, yo, salute you guys. Everyone that's listening, salute. Everyone's gonna go binge watch it later, listen to it later. Salute you guys. I thank
Mm,
everybody. I'm gonna be back. I'm gonna be doing straight. So I'm not gonna. I'm not. I'm gonna try not to take as much games off anymore because I know I took a whole bunch of games off.
Mm.
But I'm just gonna keep dropping these streams. So we'll be
Yeah,
back
get
this
like the
Wednesday.
boys back up
Yeah,
and
definitely, bro.
going. Yeah,
We're gonna
yeah.
yeah, we're gonna have that all. Also, I'm gonna be doing some World Cup stuff as well. So check that out. I'll be back with the boxing stuff very soon. I haven't done any boxing videos in a while just because I've been watching all the fights. I saw the weekend fight with Deji and Floyd Mayweather and the whole Jake
Deji.
Paul.
Oh,
Yeah,
jeez.
Jake Paul and Andrew
Uh,
Tate. Jake Paul and
Deji's a character, just period. Not gonna lie.
yeah,
With the whole
honestly.
dog thing, oh my
Yeah,
god.
Deji's hilarious, bro. Honestly, salute to Deji, KSI. I'm gonna be doing all of that. I'm gonna be doing
KSI's solid, not gonna
yeah,
lie.
KSI is a beast. Logan Paul. I'm gonna be
Yeah.
doing all those fights. I'm gonna be also doing the Gervonta Tank Davises, the Lomachenkos, the Canelo Alvarez, the everything you name it. Devin Haney's. All the fights I'm gonna be back on them heavily. So definitely just I got the content coming. I know a lot of people are asking me what's going on with that, and also my other channel as well. I will be doing some stuff for the lifestyle channel. I have some vlogs and stuff like that that I will be releasing
Mm.
very soon. I got some travel vlogs that I did, but definitely check
Man of many
channel.
hats.
Yeah, definitely check out the channel, bro. We'll be back on Wednesday, bro. I'm out of here. I'm
Yeah,
signing out,
yeah.
guys. Peace.
Later.
All right, later, guys.